Daniel Ricciardo, that good-looking guy from Australia.
This is behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's more like what he's artistry work.
Yeah, it's going to have a bit more
Yeah, that's really
impact.
cool.
Anyway, whatever. Same but different.
Since arriving in Formula One in 2011, Daniel Ricciardo has established himself as one of the fiercest drivers on the track and one of the most entertaining away from it. The self-styled honey badger has treated Formula One fans to many awkward interviews, infamous celebrations, and meme-worthy moments. So let's count down our funniest Daniel Ricciardo moments.
I feel like there's some real sick around here.
The 2019 Japanese Grand Prix was a pretty frantic affair. With Storm Hagibis bearing down on Japan, everything at the Suzuka circuit had to be shut down on Saturday, with high winds and heavy rain forecast. Fortunately, the storm passed without too much damage, so F1 fans were treated to a frenetic Super Sunday of qualifying and race action. After a day as hectic as that, you'd probably expect the drivers to be fairly exhausted when it came time for post-race interviews. Here we see a tired-looking Charles Leclerc trying to explain his first lap incident with Max Verstappen, but someone in the background was causing a bit of a scene.
Yeah, we all seen what happened, I understood, and we had a contact with Max. So 6 today, I had fun after this with a lot of overtakes, but yeah, 6 is a bit disappointing. I am so confused.
Do you want to go join him?
No, I'm fine. I'm not a very good singer.
We know Japan is famous for its karaoke culture, but we're not sure we'd want to be sharing a microphone with Daniel anytime soon. Press conferences at Silverstone naturally draw questions about British greats of yesteryear. And here we have Lewis Hamilton musing on Nigel Mansell's facial hair, with some help from Lando Norris. But Daniel, well, he seems more interested in finding out about a different kind of bodily hair.
Maybe it's the moustache.
The moustache? What, the fact that I can't really grow much?
Well, I can't do much better either, but Mansell's one was alright. Pubes yet?
Man's had a good moustache. It might be that I'm not able to grow. This is like as far as it goes. So, and he had good eyebrows as well. So, maybe one weekend I'll try sticking them on and see if it makes a difference.
Lando bravely tries to contain his laughter, but it all gets a little too much.
Phil Duncan, PA. Just a question for Lewis. The two chaps to the left of you have got I think a combined age of 40, if my maths are right. I was just wondering if you have...
What about that?
Is it... I was just wondering
It's not that.
No, okay. I think the maths are right.
What's funny? What's going on here?
He's crying!
Press conference sabotaged.
I heard you.
So, I didn't think it was that funny.
Hockenheim 2016, and a second-place finish for Ricciardo in the last race before the summer break. Perhaps it was the excitement of the upcoming vacation, or maybe it was the podium shoey. But the Australian was certainly in high spirits entering the press conference. Step forward Graham Kilo with the question.
Was it something you spoke about before the race, the possibility of switching positions if strategy called for it, or was it a bit of a surprise?
Well, firstly, top of the morning to you, Graham. And Oh, Scottish. Same thing, right? Yeah, well, yeah. Well, let's see.
A bit too much champagne. That's the problem. I think he's drunk.
Champagne and his foot juices.
Some sweat and champagne is a bad mix, I think.
Hey, I wanted you to ask me a question all weekend, and I was waiting to say that, and then I just blew it. All right, sorry. Viva Scotland.
There's an old saying in television, never work with children or animals. But this is Formula One, where fearless drivers risk everything for the win. So when a school group came to visit the Renault factory in Enstone, Daniel thought he had nothing to worry about.
I feel I'm pretty good with kids. As long as I could give them back at the end of the day, then I'm normally pretty good. Whoa, what's going on? You good?
Well used to getting hard-hitting questions from probing journos, this would surely be a walk in the park.
You guys can ask me any questions you want.
Does your car need petrol or diesel? What's the fastest speed you've ever gone at? Have you ever beaten Sebastian Vettel or Lewis Hamilton? Do you like pineapple on pizza?
You just never know with kids. You never know what they're going to ask. Don't say ballet shoes. Being humiliated by a person like a third of your age is also quite intimidating.
How many different countries have you been to?
I want to say it's probably around 50. How many have you been to?
I've been to Cyprus and Spain and France.
What was your favourite?
Cyprus.
They have nice like beaches and stuff, right?
Yeah. Cocktails for parents.
Cocktails for the parents. All right. I did some crazy things when I was young, but I wasn't drinking cocktails at 10 years old.
And the reviews from the kids?
Do you think he'd make a good teacher?
No. Yeah. 100%.
He'll probably just drive the car into the building and then take us all on a joyride, but you know.
Might throw pizza around the room. It'd be good for us, but maybe not for our education.
Yeah.
Probably best to stick to racing, Daniel.
So who's your new favourite driver, Daniel or Lewis? Daniel. Ooh. See ya.
Here we are at Monza in 2017, where heavy rain was causing a long delay to Saturday qualifying. During a stoppage like this, you'd forgive the drivers for taking themselves off to their motorhomes to maintain their focus for the upcoming session. But Daniel had a different idea. Now, it's a well-worn route for drivers to take up punditry roles after they've stepped away from racing, but the Australian seemed more interested in life behind the scenes. And armed with one of the international feed cameras, he was soon broadcasting to the world via DannyCam. He could have taken us for a tour of the Red Bull garage, perhaps stop in to see how teammate Max Verstappen was passing the time. Instead, he made a beeline straight to the Mercedes garage and the car of title challenger Lewis Hamilton. Being an F1 cameraman essentially gives you an access all areas pass in the pit lane, and Daniel certainly made the most of it, getting up close and personal with the W08. And who knows, if he can learn to hold the camera steady, maybe there's a future in it for him. One of our favourite things about team radio is that it lets F1 fans hear the unfiltered emotions of the drivers in the heat of racing action.
Oh my god, did you see the move?
I am stupid. I am stupid.
Me too! Good job, Jim!
But for Daniel, it's also an opportunity to use the power of the airwaves to display the many sides of his character. For example, the feminist icon.
Go on. Get it, girl. Get it. Woo!
The cultured foodie.
Pizza, pizza, pizza.
The maths genius.
50% done. Let's finish this tomorrow.
But more often than not, just plain old Danny Ray.
Yeah, nice!
Oh, 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 oh! Oh, oh, oh!
Radio check.
Yep. Loosey-goosey.
15 seconds to the green light.
Okay. You sound husky and beautiful.
Do my best for you.
Now, there are many tattoos in the Formula One paddock, from pit crews to journalists and even drivers. Lewis Hamilton, Kevin Magnussen, Kimi Räikkönen. Every weekend, there's plenty of ink on display. And from time to time, the drivers let you in on the profound and meaningful reasons behind their body art. Here's Daniel describing his newest addition at the 2019 British Grand Prix.
I got it in London, and it was cool. I don't know. I think you know you're not well when you miss. I hate needles, but when you miss the feeling.
It's addictive though.
Yeah,
no.
It's kind of messed up, right?
It's like the whole pain-pleasure thing.
Yeah, it is. It's rewarding.
Talk about pain-pleasure.
He's cute,
How is it driving with Renault at the moment?
Chubby.
You know, he is cute.
Yeah.
Is it he?
With his little
it he?
bottom. Yeah, it's a he. But actually, we forgot to attach the string on the bow, so I gotta go.
Because I wondered, what is it? Is that a bow? Or is, okay.
Yeah. I didn't need the arrows. He's already shot the arrow, but yeah, I've got to add the string. But that's all right. Just makes it more unique. Isn't he cute? I want to rub his tummy, his little belly. There you go.
Thanks, Daniel. Have a good weekend.
You too.
We've always imagined Daniel would be the ideal driver to have as a teammate. Someone who could push you to greater success on the track, but also someone you'd be happy to hang out with away from the circuit. However, judging by the sometimes savage way he deals with his colleagues, we're not sure we could take it for very long.
That's natuurlijk de start.
You did race for Williams, didn't you? Wait, when did Nick Heidfeld get a podium?
Wait, when? Oh.
No, I thought
Again,
he was.
What did you think he was?
I thought he was like. Didn't he have the stat for like?
You just thought he was another German without a podium. That's what you thought, right?
Start was redelijk oké. Kon dan.
You guys are all boring me, including you, Nico.
Cheers.
In fact, not even former teammates are safe from the Australians' trademark banter.
Max, get some hair on your face.
Still struggling.
Toto Wolff went to a birthday party to celebrate the 30th of Sebastian Vettel. But would you be surprised for your boss to go to a birthday party of a rival who you've just had an accident with before the hearing?
Free.
Finally, that's a complicated question. Would you?
Free alcohol. Doesn't matter how much money you make, you don't turn that down.
And Daniel, were you washing your hair that evening, or did you go as well? Or?
I was hoping you forgot about me already, but I don't have an answer for you. I cannot even imagine this situation. So.
There was an invite for the torpedo. I saw it.
But
torpedo. That's what Seb called him. Final last year.
You asking what happened at the start. If I don't go to the left, you crash into us and we all three go out.
Well, I was.
No, not well. You came like a torpedo.
Well, it's racing.
Yeah, racing, but.
You have a good memory, do you?
Neighbours, Crocodile Dundee, shrimp on the barbie.
You know Crocodile Dundee when you say that's not a knife. That's a knife.
The list of Australia's cultural exports is a long one, and in 2016 we were introduced to another phenomenon from the land down under, the shoey. After a second-place finish at the German Grand Prix, Daniel Ricciardo proceeded to remove his race boot, fill it with his podium champagne, and drink down the lot, as Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and the world looked on stunned.
You're a good man.
And with that, a legend was born.
Cheers!
It was after seeing fellow Aussie Jack Miller mark a race victory in MotoGP with the celebration that Ricciardo decided to bring it to Formula One.
Since you realize this is going to scar me for life.
You've got to be kidding me. I hate you. Okay.
But as race rivals, former drivers and Hollywood superstars lined up to sip from his unusual drinking vessel, Daniel started to question his new podium ritual.
You seem to really be getting into the shoey business on the podium.
I honestly didn't plan on doing it. Even Baku, I was like, I won't do it. DC took my shoes off. And then Austria,
Martin was like frothing for it. So
thank you very much.
I feel like there's some real sick around here.
Oh, you got to do it quickly, haven't you?
It's risky with back-to-backs. It is. All the podium guys could end up in hospital for a week.
So for the sake of the sport, it's probably best if Daniel keeps his boots to himself.
There we go. This is the man. This is the world expert at shoeies. That's how you do it.
Every now and then you get a story that's almost too perfect to be true. At the 2019 Australian Grand Prix, 5-year-old Louis Pope was asked by an Australian news network who his favourite driver was. His answer?
Daniel Avocado.
Good man.
The internet exploded with Ricciardo Avocado smash-ups as Australia's favourite driver and brunch were brought together for the first time.
Nice to meet you. You're more famous than me. Did you realise that? Yeah. How old are you?
5.
5. Only 5. Wow. You're still young. You're still young. Do you shave yet? You don't shave yet. You don't have a beard? No. Do you go out much? Yeah. Do you hit the nightclubs? Do you have a girlfriend? No. Alright, cool. You're just chilling.
Now, what did you say you're going to be when you grow up?
Four-wheel driver.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I know someone who does that for a job. So, Toulouse from Avocado. There you go. Oh, it's a bit big. We'll tighten it for you. Do you want to race my car tomorrow?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go get you a seat fit. Take care, alright?
So there you have it, our top 10 funniest Daniel Ricciardo moments. Here's to many more years of the Australian's hilarious antics.
Oh
my God!
This reminds me of this one always reminds me of like a Michael Jordan one. You know, there's quite a famous photo of him when he's got his arms stretched. I've showered already, but I think you should shower after breakfast. Yeah.
What are you implying?
I'm implying that let's f***ing eat. Let's get out of this goddamn hellhole. Yeah, apparently there's some form of like tech conference or something all week, and I think it's going to get hectic busy here. Hello.
Welcome.
He uses food as a sympathy tool. I think I saw him once. He missed qualifying because the car retired. I walked into our room. He had a whole tub of Nutella ice cream. And he's just devouring it.
It's harder to have a bite than to have nothing at all. Because you have a bite and then it's like, oh, the sugar just sucks you in. So for me to say no, that's even stronger than me to say no in the first place.
What? Then get up and get it and put it on your table?
Yeah. It's the law of temptation written by George K. Foreman back in 1814.
That early?
Yeah. It's been around. You not have it anymore? What a waste, man.
Willpower, bro.
Oh, you had your part.
Yeah, I had my part. A lot less than last yesterday.
Do you have yours? Yeah. As they say, let's get out of this goddamn hellhole. It's actually a great place. Skirt. Beautiful Montmello.
Circuito di Catalunya. Hola. What about right here? Real good parking, that. Drivers can't park. Don't really know what I'm doing here.
Then what are you doing?
Yeah, that kind of worked.
Yeah.
That old chestnut. It'll get you. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
All good?
All good. You?
Good, thanks.
Arriving at the right time. He's just done the performance run.
Okay.
But still with DRS closed. Yeah. We'll do some C4 later on.
Is that what Seb's done?
Seb's done C3. Yeah.
Yes.
This one.
And that's what Nico did?
Yeah.
C3, yeah.
So yes, the same player.
Did you see there was a very small thing left on your desk?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah, thank you.
Just in case you ran short. No, it's okay. We really got to tell them to not turn the heaters on in here. I thought I made it clear to them, so someone's got to go. Someone.
Can you maybe just put him in a bit of an order chair?
One thing I've been trying to address with Michael for years is his attitude. He carries it everywhere around the world with him. I figured when we go to like more loving countries it would change, but
You're more predictable than a church bell.
You're about as funny as a fart in an elevator. Then get out of this goddamn hellhole. I don't know, I'll just steal a VIP one.
Yeah, so we're probably not as fast as Ferrari, but
yeah, that's all right.
okay.
I mean, it would be nice, but it's
okay for the beginning of the year.
Yeah. I don't think we were expecting it. It's day 3 of testing. I heard Mercedes, they did a good long run yesterday.
It's hard to know what they're doing. They're generally pretty confident in winter. They just do their thing and don't worry about anybody else.
I wouldn't say they've used less than 50 kilos yet. I don't know what times they did yesterday, but normally they wouldn't run low fuel early on.
No. So I don't know if you heard him at the time, but he said it was starting to lose the rear in the last sector on the first lap.
Yeah.
Which is unusual.
Just remember, mate, you're a Catholic, alright?
Shut the up! Right, I'm gonna tase you when you're not looking. Or just stab. Stab.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Straight arms. Straight arms.
Hold or pull?
No, straight arms hold, and I'm gonna give tension.
Yeah, that's it.
Seconds. Just tilt your pelvis in posteriorly. Good. Hold that. Now I want you to lift this and just hold there, just above. That's it. See that? See that? That's what I want. You're just gonna hold and hammy. So you're just gonna hold that for like 15. All right.
Hey. Let's get out of this goddamn hellhole. Gloves and stuff all over there.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that anti it. I feel
this, if you change this and like this stuff, like the colour of it, I like it. Actually, it's cool. And you actually look good. It actually looks good in the car when you're driving.
I think the new one will look better, but tripping major nutsack right now.